What's up, my people? Happy Friday. So let's get right up into this. Let's get right up into this. Um, so discussing if you like the new TED on Beyond the Gates and much more. Absolutely. I like him. The second he sat down, the second he started talking, I'm like, all right. When he was talking, I was listening. How he explained that, Nicole wasn't that same woman that she was. I mean, I don't appreciate him cheating like a low down, dirty, cheating dog, especially with Leslie. I'm like, how you gonna cheat on Nicole with? I mean, don't get me wrong, Leslie looked good and all, but she's crazy. You can't see through all that crazy. I mean, but then again, the crazy ones are good in bed if you know the reputation. I'm just saying, them crazy girls, they know what they're doing in that bedroom. Just point that out there. Hey, Melanie. Hey, Dewan. But it's just, I feel like he's a natural actor for that role. I don't know about the one-on-one chemistry he's gonna have with Nicole yet. We're gonna have to see that. But I liked the other one too, though. So I definitely didn't feel like the other one was a bad actor, and I feel that the other one could threaten Leslie more clearly. But it is what that is. Because that's when I enjoyed the other one the most. When he would pop up and threaten Leslie, I liked that the most. Dewan said, "I love Portia, not Portia, not Portia, Portia." Mm-mm. But yes, you knew I was gonna be back tonight because my girl Ava Jerome was on tonight. So I'm just saying she hadn't been on all week. Stephanie asked Alex to stand down. Shane and Steve search for a cure to save Bo. Maggie questions Xander. Kate finds Philip on Monday, May 19th. Hey, hey, hey. Lord. But yeah. Um, I like the new Ted. But getting to the much more part, I want to talk about Beyond the Gates and freaking Cat. She pisses me off, okay? She take one step forward and about 20 step backwards. Here she go telling the cops what that 10-foot tall Leslie told her that, oh, Eva ran her. First of all, Leslie didn't tell you that Eva ran her off the road. Hi, handsome George. How are you? We got the handsome George Blackmon in the house. But yeah, she gonna try to like. I don't appreciate that. We all know that Eva didn't do that. It was her crazy mama. But do Cat care? No. All she care about is her stupid schoolgirl jealousy. Like, girl, don't nobody got time for that. Yes, you're mad that Eva looked better than you. Cause she do. She got more of a body. I mean, all you got on Eva is the hair. But as soon as Eva get that hair done, she's gonna outshine you there too. She got the better body, she got the better personality, she got the better voice, she got better everything else than you, Cat, because you're just a bitter old troll and a bitter virgin. So therefore, don't be mad at Eva. Congratulate. You mad claiming that she don't know how to dress, but yet she could wear a $5 skirt and still look better than what you rocking in your little overpriced $1,000 outfit. She still look better than you. So therefore, all the clothes you may have more money than she do. You could buy more expensive or even better clothes than she have, but she still is better than you, and she's still not insecure about herself. When she looks in the mirror, she could be very secure. Okay, Cat. So all that just shows is your weakness. And you want to claim you're all about just for your mama, but please, your mama has dignity. She ain't hating on Eva just because of whatever. Aria Horton arrives in Salem. Gabby and JJ renew an argument. Ugh. Javi went to Vince to Leo. EJ asks Paulina for help. Sean opens up to Belle on Tuesday, May 20th. Ugh, Gabby. Gabby get on my nerves. She do. She get on my nerves and she stay on my nerves. Why she always got to be working my nerves? 24/7, she get on my nerves. Jesus Christ. Why she always got to do that? Damn, Gabby. I want Gabby to go somewhere. Jesus. Fix it. Hello, Janice. Janice Fraser said, hello, I hope they give New Ted some more backbone. New Ted is too agreeable. Looney Leslie was jumpy with the OG Ted. Uh-huh. Do you think Bo gonna die? No. Sarah confronts Xander. Alex and Brady face the worst. Stephanie gently warns Kat. Paulina surprises Chanel and Johnny on Wednesday, May 21st. What does Paulina want to surprise them with? Like, girl. But I did get around to watching The Young and the Restless today because Nikki Newman wasn't on that episode. So I was able to watch it because it's become a chore to have to watch The Young and the Restless and look at Nikki Newman. Like, I don't like looking at her. I don't like thinking about her. Thinking about Nikki Newman, looking at Nikki Newman just gets me mad. So that's why I don't like to look at her. Who do you think gonna buy Salem, EJ or Xander? Probably that idiot Xander, but I'm hoping EJ does. Anything to shut down Xander will work in my books because Xander, he's on my ish list. But you want to know who else is on my ish list? Because I haven't been live streaming in the last 2 days, but I did watch yesterday's episode of General Hospital. Dante could go straight to HELL, and he could stay there. At this point, what I would have said was, you know what, Dante? F you and the horse that you rode in on. Okay? Next time, let me make it clear. I'm up here at a college party minding my business. Your little curly-haired son want to get all up in my business, and your former wannabe stepson was all up in my business too. Hey, Gemini, Gemini, want to get all up in my business too. Starting trouble. And now you want to be yelling at me, talk about because I didn't call you. Guess what? I don't need to call you. That's what I don't need to do, okay? I should have just went right back to my party and minded my business. When I was chatting with Emma, she was looking good. I was ready to smash, but here you had to get all up in your little bratty kids all up in my business. You dang right. You dang right. I would have made it clear to Dante that I will absolutely let your son die just to spite you. I sure will. I will make sure. Matter of fact, I'm going to make sure that the next time he decides to go out drinking, I'm going to make sure I don't call you until he's done breathing. I don't owe you no loyalty. Do you hear me? As far as I'm concerned, we're not even blood related. I ain't know you my daddy. And even if you was, you could kiss my behind, you sperm donor. He got me effed up the way he keep coming at Jill. Because you see, he would come at Jill like that because he wouldn't come at someone like me like that. Or someone like most of us up in here. We will tell Dante about himself, sir. You're not about to be coming at me because your little grifter girlfriend died, okay? She died because she was a horrible person. Sam McCall should have been dead years ago. But karma finally came and caught up with her, so now she's dead. Where she belongs. She's in the ground. That's where Sam McCall belongs. In the ground. in hell. And Dante is about to join her. He keep messing with me. Holly helps Doug the Third. Gabby and Marlena celebrate Ari's birthday. Steve and Sean call for backup. Hey, Double said this guy, Gemini said, you still complaining about Dante. Yes, I am. I didn't get a chance to drag him yesterday or the day before because I had other engagements. But now I've cleared that up. So now I'm back. You knew Dante was going to get dragged. Like, Rocco was not Gio's responsibility. Okay? So I'm tired of Dante and his attitude. So someone need to beat his behind. You are 2 days late and Ava about to be broke again. Danny was more in the wrong than Gio, but Dante knew he couldn't try the same stuff with Danny because he did with Gio, because Jason would bust that ass. He sure would. He still might, because you saw the look on Jason's face when he said, "Hold up, you trying to charge Danny with manslaughter?" Dante got his ass right up out of that face real quickly. I bet you Dante wasn't going to continue that conversation, or Jason will bust that ass. You may be a detective, that don't matter. Jason's still going to get you whenever he want to. Snatch him up. You end up like what the heck is his Selinsky? Keep it up. Just keep it up. I'm just saying, Dante needs a whooping. A whooping. Like, yeah, okay. The only part that I agreed with was when he said that, don't be listening to that kid. You're 21 years old now. You don't need to be listening to being the cool uncle talking about, oh, yeah, I don't want to get you into trouble. Like, F that. F them kids. That's what I would have said. F you and your son. That is my strong stance on that. Fuck Dante and his son. I'm sorry, I couldn't get that out of my system until I really said what I really meant. Fuck Dante and his son. I said it. Now I feel at peace. Dante told Jason he needs to be a father. Well, half of these sperm donors need to be docked. Let's talk about where you've been for these past 2 days. Damn. I told you I had business to attend. I put it in the community tab what I was doing. I was typing in some chapters. I typed in like the first 15 or so chapters into part 4. I typed in the first 15 chapters. So that's what I was doing the last few days. I named the chapters. I got the flow all the way together. The book is going real strong because I finished the first 3. Well, I still got some editing to do, but I can hire an editor to do that crap. But yeah, now I'm on to book 4, and I have 9 series of the Roger Evans series, where revolves around Roger Evans, a very strong bisexual male lead character that will be game-changing in this industry of book literature. I'm telling you, Roger Evans is a one of a kind. But yeah, that's what I was doing the last few days. Billy grills Amanda for intel. Phyllis calls in a favor. Damien and Lily discuss their trust issues on Monday, May 19th. Yeah. But it was nice to see Amanda on The Young and the Restless today. It was nice. I mean, as long as she don't stick around too long. Don't insult hotels like that. There is no way. Unless if that hotel has another pool. Cause you dang right. If Christina get in my face, I just might say, "Don't ever throw." I'm gonna point my finger, but instead of doing what Ava did, I'm not gonna touch her. But I'm gonna point my finger very loudly Don't ever threaten me. And if she fall again, she fall again. I'm just saying, but I'm not. I won't touch her though. I'll just point my finger. Don't ever threaten me. I don't. I know who Arsenal Demas is. It's John Cena. That's why we can't see. You can't see me. 5-0 shuffle. Arsenal Dumas. Victor is skeptical of Claire's proposal. Victoria makes a decision about her relationship with Cole. Holden quizzes Kyle about his past with Audra Charles. Look, all Kyle need to know is that Holden will F him up if he keep messing with Audra, okay? So therefore, Kyle, you're out of your league. You think you're going to set some trap for Audra, but it ain't going down like that. It ain't happening like that, Captain. It just ain't going down like that. So if that's what you thought you was punking her, you got another thing coming. Because he's not playing with you. But I don't appreciate Kat framing Eva for murder. I mean, well, for attempted murder. I want that Amazon Leslie down. But see, Kat is just so blinded by jealousy. Also, hit that like button. We got 7 likes so far. Hitting that like button does help keep that momentum growing. But we had, Dewan, I was thinking about you earlier today because you want to know who was in a scene together? Bill and Anita. I thought about Dewan. Holden is pissing me off. Leave Audra alone. I mean, but Audra looks good though, wink wink. Can you imagine? Not wanting a man. You can't imagine that because a man, I mean, you're a woman. So therefore, a man has to do what he got to do to get with Audra Charles. It was unrealistic for this long for men to not be begging for Audra Charles. What decision is Victoria making? Cole is dying. Victor's, yeah, ew. I'm going to skip the first part of that sentence, but Michael distracts Lauren from their problems. Jack helps Diane find her place with the Abbotts on Wednesday, March 21st. Look, Diane, you are Jack's wife. That is all you're doing is sleeping with Jack. I'm tired of her forcing her way down the things. Hey, y'all, watching my Knicks beat the it out of the Celtics, so half ping y'all over my attention. Hey, Allison. Wink Wink said Leslie framed Eva. Kat is just dumb listening to anything Leslie says. Facts. But I was worried about June. Oh, don't use that such talk with me. Audra's off the mark. But if he like it, then he should have put a ring on it. If you like it, then he should have put a ring on it. But you see, Nate ain't putting a ring on it. So she's still a single lady. All the single ladies. I'm just saying. Why is Leslie, what the F is going on with that job? Leslie is nuts. Abby's bothered by Amanda's return. Audra is forced to defend her action. Damien accepts an intriguing offer on Tuesday, May 22nd. I forgot Holden had a scene where Audra, he gives R-word vibes. Whoa. He know not to do that. He ain't gonna do that. No. He wouldn't do all that. He's just about the chase. And Audra knows that she likes the attention. I mean, Audra's used to it. I mean, nut job Leslie, because she's a nut. Also, Drew's insufferable. Sure is. Who does Drew think he is? Think he gonna get Michael's kids? Like, Willow do need to lose custody, but did y'all see that promo for Monday's episode? Woo-hoo-hoo. Nina said, when did he grab my boo's face? I haven't been watching The Young and the Restless like that because I don't like looking at Nikki Newman. I'm just saying, because even fast forwarding is too hard of a job, though, because I got to look at her face while I'm fast forwarding her. So that's why that doesn't work out like that. But I didn't see him grabbing my bow. When did he grab my bow? When did he grab my bow? He better not. What episode was that? Was Nikki on that episode? I'm really trying to. Oh, hell no. He ain't grabbing my boo like that. Nina slaps the shit out of Army. Why? Yeah, she did. She sure did. She slaps the shit out of Curly. I'm like, why couldn't we get that a whole year ago? See, writers, you want to be slow. I see you want to be slow. But it's better late than never. Because that slap was long overdue, okay? They should have been gotten to that when they were actually beefing. We got nothing. But now, it was at the end of the episode yesterday. Oh, hell to the no. I take that back. Holden, you touch my Audra like that again. There's going to be some slow singing and no flower bringing for you, okay? I'm going to make sure there's no flowers at that funeral, at your unmarked grave site. F around to find out. He don't be touching my Audra like that. I mean, unless and when she like it. Yo. Willow has to be the biggest jackass I've ever. Yo, Willow make me so mad. When she was talking to Isaiah, I kept fast forwarding. I fast forwarded so quickly. But Carly's delusional and thinking she's going to win custody. Okay? She's delusional with that. You got to come with a better plan than that. At this point, why don't y'all just lock Willow up and kidnap her somewhere? See, Sonny, you fake mob boss? I'm just saying. Sierra comforts Hope as they prepare to say goodbye to Bo. Kayla fills Marlena in on the mission. Julie prays for Miracle and Thing. Victor gives Michael a dire warning. Lauren worries about her marriage. Diane worries about Kyle's decision making on Friday, May 23rd. Sonny's just a good for nothing old bastard, but I'm glad that he's been spending time with Donna lately. Leave Avery with her very wise mother. I just saw that Nina and Kylie that was a good scene. Kat really dropped the ball on Leslie. Unless they flip this plan to Eva, Kat is really simple right now. I can't believe crazy Leslie's still on screen. Budget Ryan Chamberlain is born. Facts. I agree with you. I'm tired of Leslie. Her shenanigans already. But you want to know what character I just don't see working out too much longer is Haley. She just don't work out on Beyond the Gate. She doesn't have enough range. The character's too one note. Yeah, Donna is cute. Donna Corinthos, she's adorable. Sonny isn't a mob boss. A true mob boss would have put Drew and Willow in the Pine Barrens by now. Facts. Half of them town would have been in that Pine Barrens too. Let Drew think he coming at Reese Morris like that. What did Sonny do now? He breathes. That's what he did. You need to worry about Ava losing her money. Yeah, Lucky need to mind his business. Ugh, I hate Lucky in yesterday's episode. But I love that little note that Ava left for Alexa. Said, looking for something? Hi, Susan. How are you? Daphne sees an opening to Carter's heart. I want the old Ted back, please. Why the old Ted? I like this new one, too. But actually, I like both of them. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I like both. But he just stepped into the role. I'm like, okay. When he was talking, I'm listening. Not he breathes. Exactly. He breathes. That's the problem. Such a waste of a heart condition. I'm like, just die already. But you know what? But as long as Avery's with her mother, I'm happy. Okay? I'm good. Good to be here. Absolutely. It's always great to see you. I hope you're laughing at Ava's broke ass next week. What makes you think Ava's going broke next week? Where in the promo did it say that Ava was going broke next week? She already made a pretty penny, so right now she's just getting petty money from Alexis. Okay? She's just getting petty money. This one is smaller, and his voice, nope, he don't look good with anyone now. The new Ted is a good actor. He's a very good actor. Oh, I can't with the Bald and the Beautiful. I just can't. I can't right now. Who do I sound like? Next week's episode of The Bald and the Beautiful is gonna be the worst episode in the history of The Bald and the Beautiful. Who does that sound like right now? The Tom Star of the group. I'm here for it, okay? Because no, I was mad. I read what's gonna happen, and I'm not here for it. Okay? Unacceptable. Unacceptable with what they have planned next week. I am so angry with the Bald and the Beautiful. I was already angry with them. Now I'm really angry with them. I don't want to watch that show no more. I'm sick of that show. It's the worst soap opera on TV history, and it sucks. All the characters suck. Everybody sucks. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead right now. I knew Wink Wink would catch that voice. I'm dead. That literally sounds just like him too. What do you think of the new Ted? I'm here for him. I like him. He can act. He's a good actor. But I like the old one too. So I'm 50-50. Liam receives disappointing news from Grace. It's a beautiful reunion for the couple that was on the outs on Wednesday, May 21st. Ugh. But I'm very angry with the Bald and the Beautiful. Because that untalented Hope getting her job back because whatever reason is ridiculous. They wasted my time. Wait 2 days and this is what we get. A mess. Hi, Rosemary Brown. I'm dead. Tell us how you really feel. I will. Gladly. And Finn ain't got no testicles. He is no man. Okay? He's nothing but a ballless, neutered. I don't know how he had enough sperm to knock up Steffi or Thotty Poppy because Finn ain't got no damn testosterone. His testosterone never developed. No backbone whatsoever. He's a horrible excuse for a man. No testosterone. How he produced enough sperm to produce a child? I'm just saying, that man is a walking human bitch. But therefore, it's like, no. Finn sucks. Get into it about a fashion show and Ridge. And Taylor need to go somewhere too. The actress playing Taylor sucks in the role of Taylor. Okay, we needed you as Hayden, ma'am. So Rebecca Budding, you need to go over to General Hospital. You can keep your little bratty daughter where she's at if you want to. But you need to come back to General Hospital. You need to find something else because you're not working in the role of Taylor. You're just embarrassing yourself in the role of Taylor Hayes. Because the role of Taylor Hayes is not a strong character, anyways. She's a nostalgic character that should have died years ago. She shouldn't even came back when they killed her off back in 2002 when Sheila shot her. They should have kept her dead instead of Dr. Omar keeping her alive. They should have just kept her dead. That would have saved the Taylor character legacy because Brad Bell Jr. just wants to destroy everything that his father built for a strong character of Taylor. All he's done is systematically destroy the Taylor character to prop up Miss Mattress Brooke and Catherine Kelly Lang. That's all he's done. So therefore, the Taylor character is just better off dead. I said it. Because the only thing she's going to do is be with Ridge for 5 seconds when he's mad with Brooke, and then he's going to dump her and go back to, and go right back to her. Every time. Snaps Brooke out of her pity party. A couple rejoices their reunion on May 23rd. Shaking my head. Ugh, I'm done. I am done with The Bald and the Beautiful. I can't right now. Thank God for Beyond the Gates, okay? It's not a perfect show, but it's definitely a step up. So why did they only get renewed for one more season so far? But them producers had the audacity to renew The Bald and the Beautiful for 3 years with that garbage. Whose dick did Brad Bell suck? Lord. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be more tame. But I just had to get that off my chest. So, for those long-term subscribers wondering why I'm turning my back on The Bald and the Beautiful, you know why. So that's why I'm not putting them in my titles. They don't deserve it. I'm not putting them in my descriptions because they don't deserve it. So whenever you see whatever else, it literally means whatever else. That aggression. Lot. So I'm here for Beyond the Gates, except for Ashley and Derek. Whatever. He's a slob, and she's a neat freak, and she got along. That's a lot of hearts, LOL. Anyways, I'm all for Kyrese's rants. Look, I'm just saying, I just had to get that off my chest. It feels good. So, yes. But moving forward, they will not be in my thumbnails or in my chats, and I will do my best to phase it out. Now, if you still if I read comments about Bald and the Beautiful, I'll still read them every now and again. But if you see me starting to skip some comments about the Bald and the Beautiful, you know why. For all those reasons I just named. So if someone gives me a comment that tells me when they're changing, when Finn grows some testicles, or if that stupid, they just need to give me something else. Have a good night, Albert. It was great to see you. But back to General Hospital, Ava and Portia. Like, someone needed to tell Portia the truth. Just tell that little baldy lock husband of yours, the little Bill husband, that it's time to he need to get over his high standards. He be spreading lies. Did he open up to Portia when he was working with Miss Wu? I don't think so. Not at first. He was keeping secrets. So why is it whenever he can keep his secrets, but she can't keep hers? F out of here. Just tell the truth, shame the devil. Okay? Yeah, little Brad got in my face. And what exactly did Drew give Brad $1 million for? Like, what did Brad do? Like, Drew's just an idiot. He just goes around. I think he just loves spending Jason's money. I think that's what that is. That's what gives him a thrill. Drew loves going around spending Jason's money. Because every dime that Drew has is because of Jason. He didn't earn none of that was his own. Hi, Crystal. How are you? It's just, Drew is such a horrible character. How do we get stuck with him? Like, Cameron Matheson can go back to Hallmark. We don't need the Drew. Only one guy needs Drew Kane, but he'll get over it. Okay, I bet you if Drew leaves General Hospital, there's only going to be one fan in the world that's upset about it. But even then, he'll get over it. He whose name we all know, but I won't mention. He'll be the only one upset if Drew leaves General Hospital. But I can guarantee you, by the end of that week, he would get over it. So therefore, and we could all just focus on someone new. But actually, I'll take Drew over Christina any day of the week. Because could you believe that Dante had the audacity to say, well, Christina, I think you turned out great. The audacity. If I didn't have enough of a reason to hate Dante before, you know I hate him now. The nerve. That Christina, who almost killed my Elizabeth, turned out great. I don't care what Dante don't know about it. I don't care if he don't know. He should know by instinct if he was doing his job as a detective, you incompetent boob. Love that Ava wasn't coddling Portia today. Me too. Because someone needed to tell her the truth. Like, she needs to woman up and get over herself. Like, Portia is really getting on my nerves. Because you're being blackmailed over something stupid that he already knows that you did. So just tell him that Brad was blackmailing you. That was it. So, like, I don't understand what's the big deal. Like, it's just manufactured drama for the sake of nonsense. It would make more sense if she actually did something that would affect her marriage, like if she slept with Drew or something. But she ain't doing that. She didn't do anything Curtis doesn't know about. But, oh, yeah, because even like when she was trying to explain that, it just sounded stupid. Because it's manufactured, unauthentic drama. That's one thing I'm learning with my storytelling too. Like, even when I'm writing my books, I'm thinking the arcs out. I'm like, I get rid of nonsense that I feel is plot. If it's not in the character and there's no reason for these characters to stick around, I'm gonna just get rid of them. I'm not gonna bring in some cartoonish logic just for the plot's sake in the book. Hi, Krista. How are you? Amanda Sinclair. So, absolutely. But this new Ted, he's crushing it. But, and Doug on Beyond the Gates, he just needs to fess up to Vanessa and tell her what's going on so she can give that old man some coochie. And he could chill out for a minute. I'm just saying. Because Vanessa, I mean, I'm surprised nobody else has said that yet, but Vanessa might be catching up to Brooke with all her bodies. I'm like, God damn, Vanessa. She don't give that coochie a break. I'm like, God damn. How does she even walk? I mean, she must know what all type of joysticks look like. I bet you she's had a long one, a short one, a thing, a medium one, all in between. I'm like, God damn, girl. Damn, her sex drive is crazy. Her stamina. Ooh, I know she get her practice in. She got more miles than any 401k. Hello, Kyreese, Clarke. How are you today? I'm doing well, LaShawn. I'm doing very well. I'm like, damn, Vanessa. My girl be getting it in. She be getting it on. Here she got the little white boy tripping today. She be having Diego. She be having this one. She be having that one. I'm like, damn. Give it a break. Ooh, Lord. Have mercy. That thing is tore up right now. I'm like, damn. She better hope she's on that strong birth control, cause she would be on Maury and she would never get off that stage. Anita gave Bill herpes. Look, they did have a little bit of chemistry in their scene today. I'm not gonna lie, they did. That's the crazy thing. That's what I thought of Dewan though, because he keeps saying that to troll, but it was actually true today. They had some chemistry. Did anybody else peep that when you watch Beyond the Gates that Bill and Anita? Oh, so Anessa is like you. Don't stop putting that on me. This isn't about me. Okay, this isn't about me. I'm talking about Vanessa. I ain't talking about me. My intuition is crystal clear that was right about Amanda being Arsenal's legal counsel, and it makes sense it's going to be Kane as him because of the clue she gave Lily. Yeah, I guess so. At least there won't be a scumbag. Would you like if Brady and Kristen get better? Not really. I mean, Alexis looking for some. Yeah, that was funny. That I was cracking. I was rolling. And of course, Ava coming back today was just the icing on the cake. Ava was looking good today, by the way. Frequent flyer miles on that thing. Uh-huh. Lord. Whew. She'll never need to pay to fly again when she's done. I did. I thought Bill and Anita was a possibility. Hi, Mercury Star. Mercury Star said he fit in seamlessly with, scenes with Cat was good on the spot. He just fit right in. It felt like she known him for years when you could tell the actress probably just met him, but they just felt natural. I was like, yes, I like the new Ted. He's doing it for me. He can make this work. But Vanessa, she got to give it a break. Said to make her family make good choices, boys. Christina, I was talking about Clarke Air. Oh, dude, that Clarke Airways. I'm dead. I'm on the floor. That is something else. She really just said Clarke Airways. I will let you know if I hear Melanie Jonas is returning for recasting. Wow. The shade is real. Clarke Airways. Dang. Well, what can I say? But yeah, Tracy don't need to work with Drew to take down Sunny, and Lulu need to mind her. Well, I already got on Lulu a few days ago, so I don't even feel like getting on Lulu again. I don't even feel like it. I'm not gonna give Lulu my time nor my energy. I'm just not gonna do it. She don't deserve it, and she won't get it. But yeah, Anita and Bill, Dewan might have been onto something. I'm just saying. One of them might have a little skeleton in that closet, but I don't know if Bill could keep up with Anita in that bedroom right now because Anita looked like she'd be throwing him around. And you know what they say when she said that man makes my blood boil? I'm like, okay. You know, them lovers turn to hate sex real quick on these soap streets. But at least Anita's past her little baby making age. But it was funny how they kept making jokes about being 25 years old when I'm actually 25 years old. So I was like, oh, I like little Donna with them Donna Corinthos and Gio. Yeah, I like Gio. He's one of the best characters on General Hospital right now, besides Ava, of course. Because, right, Gemini, everything comes back to Ava. You knew I was going to come on live today when you saw Ava Jerome was in that preview for today, right? Because everything comes back to Ava, right, Gemini? See, Anita and Bill had an affair because Vernon wasn't hitting the spot, and Anita was ashamed she slept with Bill, so she hooked him up with Haley. There we go. That might have happened. I'm just saying. Here we go. Look, everything ties back to Ava. You like Gio? What I do like Gio. I do. I like him a lot. Okay? I'm gonna defend that boy every chance I get because the way Dante's coming at him is so foul. And I don't like him. I don't like Dante, so I like Gio even more. I'm going to be here for all of Gio's attitude. I hope Gio treats Dante the way Johnny's treating EJ. Okay? I hope it's the exact same way. I hope Dante gets shot on duty and Gio got that same energy that Johnny have right now. It's well warranted. I'll be like, what difference does that make to me? You're his son. Get tested for him. I'm not doing that. Why not? Because I don't want to. Now, Gia's too young. I mean, he's 22. I'm 25. Even though it's only 3 years, we're in the same age bracket. But I'm like, nah, Gia just... But he's still too young looking for me. I don't know what it is. He's just... True, R.I.P. Drake Hoganston. You said Gio and his violin could go. Well, now they could stay. Now they can stay. Nah. I don't like Gio like that. He's too young looking. Maybe that's what that is, or I don't know. But either way, he's not my type. He doesn't check all my boxes. Too young. Y'all was in the same elementary. I'm dead. I'm dead right now. I wouldn't be shocked if Gio was Cody said, no, don't do that. You trying to see what that nose do? I'm dead. Look, I'm not into Gio, okay? I just like him as a person. I see him as like a nice young man. No, it was not. I made a joke. I noticed it when he first came in there because he did have a bubble butt. I noticed it. But that didn't mean I was turned on by it. I just noticed it. It was a difference. But I don't have a crush on him. But the only way I would hook up with Gio if he was one of the last two men on Earth, and if it was between him or Spencer, I'm going to choose Gio every single time. As both a character and as an actor, I'm going to choose Gio or the actor playing Geo over Spencer and Nicholas Chavez any day, every day. Holy shit, he is too young. He's only 19. There we go. But yeah, he don't work for me. Kyreese, did you like Amanda and Billy on Y&R? That and Millie have potential, but they only kissed years ago. Yeah, I did like when they had that when they were doing that chemistry test. I did like that. But they dropped it and then they just took them in different directions. But yeah, if they wanted to start that up again, I'd be okay with that. I mean, and then Sally could move on with Daniel if Daniel don't get with Tessa, because that would drive Phyllis nuts. So if she's sticking around, I'm cool with that. They love to do musical swaps, anyways. And I want them to give Sally another baby at one point, but not with Billy. So I want I want Sally to get pregnant with Daniel's baby. That would make. Wait a minute. But do I really want to wish that on Sally? Because that would mean her grandchild is related to Phyllis. Ooh. And Summer. Ooh. But is that really worth it? Hmm. Drake Hoganson was filming during him being sick, and the funeral for him was in Jalem. Billy isn't good enough for Sally. No, not for the long run, but they could have that little fling. But just as long as she ain't talk about, oh, I love you, Billy, like Daniel gonna get with Mariah. Mariah gonna get with Chef Boyardee. Janet Jackson is 59 years old. Nice. Happy birthday, Janet Jackson. Sorry, Miss Jackson. I'm hoping Sally gets with Holden. Amanda made it crystal clear that she and Tara teamed up to get Summer out, and now Sally does not care for Amanda and she's hiding something. I wouldn't wish Phyllis on anyone. That's true. Yeah, that's a very rough assignment to be. They had good chemistry was when he was flirting with her in front of Audra. Mm, I guess I didn't pay enough attention to it, if I'm going to be honest. But I didn't really care about Anita or that band. I mean, I was at first, and then they kept talking, and then they kept talking, and they kept talking, and then they kept talking. I was like, yeah, let me slide that along. But what was Martin and Bill? I mean, what was Smitty and Bill talking about? Because y'all not gonna believe this, but I'm starting to like Martin a little bit. Okay, that's right. Hell froze over. So if you're in hell right now, go get a blanket. I'm starting to like Martin a little bit because I loved it when he invited Eva to that party and when he shut down his 30-year-old brat. I'm like, yeah. I'm glad she changed that attitude real quick and Eva did her hair. Happy almost birthday, Rosemary Brown. How are you reviewing and not paying attention? Gen Z always on that. I'm dead. Look, listen. What was I heard Martin and Smitty were talking about? I mean, Bill and Smitty, they were talking about something I didn't remember. So I got to read it in the recap real quick. That's what I'm doing. I'm pulling up the recap. Oh, he's still talking about that stupid presidential thing. Yeah, finally, I like Martin. a little bit. I'm starting to like him, the way he's treating him. Yes, happy birthday to Rosemary Brown. Oh, but Nick Newman, he worked my nerves today. But I'm like, but Smitty, don't go enabling Martin. I still don't want Martin to be the president. He's a loose cannon, and we already have one loose cannon in the office as president. We don't need another one. But that would be a cool storyline now. If the Gates pulled that off and they did that as a crossover storyline and they act like he's the president across the whole network, that'd be really cool if Beyond the Gates was able to pull that off. Smitty was asking Billy about Martin's secret to see if it would hurt their family. And Bill said, "Ask your husband." Sorry, Knicks just won, and Brickett also on the Steven Smith is commenting. I'm just waiting on him to do a hit on Sonny's behalf. I'm dead. Look, but I like how Brick handled that lady though when she tried to come up in that room. I mean, even though I don't like it to an extent, because she was trying to do good by getting rid of Christina's number two enabler. That's why I hate Sonny so much right now. He enables Christina. The moment he finds out Ava's blackmailing Alexis over Christina, he would move heaven and earth to intervene on Christina's behalf. And that's the problem. Him and Alexis always enable Christina. That's why she is the way she is. She want to talk about, oh yeah, I keep blaming you for my fall. I need to find peace. I don't believe not one word that came out of that girl's mouth. Not one. What if Dumont's character is a woman and not a man? Then it better be Drusilla. Cause did y'all hear that Victoria Rowell auditioned for the role of Anita Dupree? So that means she's interested in working in CBS again. So let's get her back on The Young and the Restless. That will drive those ratings. Get off Sonny's neck because Ava would do the same thing. Well, this isn't about Ava or Avery, is it? And Avery's 10 years old. Christina's like 30 plus years old with the brain of a 5-year-old. So therefore, don't be bringing my little Avery or Donna into this. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? That's the difference. If Avery was 30 years old and acting like Christina, I would call Ava out on it too. And that means Ava would have failed as a mother too. I'm messing. If Dumont's character is trying, yes, I heard she did, Kyreese. I know that's right. In the words of Steffi Karen, nope, I don't hear. Oh, Dad. That is what I'm probably gonna say that throughout the rest of my life at times. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Because I hate when Steffi says it, but then I say it myself. Ain't that some crap? Because she would say that to Deacon or the thing or whoever else, and she's so dismissive when she says that. Yes, I hear you. Awesome. Well, good. That needs to get through Gemini's skull then. That there's a difference between Ava, Avery, and Christina. Christina is just a professional train wreck that destroys lives. She's a menace to society. She's a dirtbag. So that is why I don't like her. I will never like her. How the hell is she telling everyone Liam's secret, but then making them swear to secrecy? Do you hear what I hear? Yeah, I heard you. I heard that Steffi Forrester get on my nerves. I still don't hear you because Ava is the reason. So do you hear me? I'm dead. Look, Kiki is dead because she tried to slap her mama right in front of Ava. Okay? So therefore, that was her final sin. When she tried to slap Ava, Ryan saw that he didn't like it. So therefore, Kiki could really blame her own self for her own death then. Because if she didn't try to slap her mama right in front of Ryan Chamberlain, then none of that would have happened to her. So I'm just saying. So you want to put that on my Ava, but put it on Ryan and Kiki herself. She put herself on Ryan's radar. Do I need to pull up Ava and Kiki's final scene? I'm just saying. Remember when Kiki tried to slap Ava? After she already did actually slap her, Ava said, "I'll let you have that one." Look, Ava do got some good lips. They come in handy. I'm just saying. So Kiki is pull it up. Look. I'll see if I can find it. Because I could try to find Kiki's final scene. You son of a. Oh, wait. Oh, my. 1 second. They're at the bar. No. Not that's not the scene I'm talking about. That's not the scene I'm talking about. I'm talking about her actual final scene. I remember when she slapped her. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when she tried to slap her. This is the scene I'm talking about. 1 second.
I couldn't. It's a shame when a marriage has to end. But if it's for
Mom, you selfish bitch! Wait, what has gotten into you? What do you think? I know that you drugged Sasha and that you knocked Griffin over the head to make it
Unfounded
look like they
accusation.
slept together.
See, that was right in front of Ryan.
Look, hey, keep drinking. We need to flush those drugs out of your system.
Look, Sasha, if you wasn't pretending to be Thing's daughter,
Roofied or something?
you wouldn't have been in your little situation anyway.
But I didn't have anything to drink. I just ordered room service. Why would someone want to drug me?
I have a pretty good idea.
Kevin. May we have some privacy, please, so we can discuss this misunderstanding?
It's just a misunderstanding.
Of course.
Thank you. Kiki, I have no idea why you're so upset.
Save it, okay? Franco told me someone I care about saw Griffin and Sasha at the Metro Court, but I know it was you.
Did something happen?
been
during
between
Stop
Griffin
it,
and Sasha?
stop, okay? I know that you drugged Sasha, which only proves that you didn't learn a thing from what you did to
I
Morgan.
don't need to listen to
I
this.
do not have to listen to this.
I also know that you hit Griffin over the head. What if you'd caused a brain bleed? What if you'd killed him?
I don't think that Griffin has a brain bleed.
Bleed.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be here with this ridiculous story.
Ridiculous.
It's not a story, Mom. It's what you do. You use people as leverage. You use them as weapons. You tried to use Griffin and Sasha to hurt me.
What I did for you.
What I did for you.
Kiki, please. I know that Griffin will hurt you in
Don't
the
you
end.
dare try to claim that you did this for me. You did this because you can't stand to see me happy. Because you've always had this weird competitive streak with me, fighting with me over these younger men.
I ain't fight with you.
Because when you hurt, you want to make the whole world hurt.
You
just as
damn
much
right
as
I
you
like to
do.
make the whole world hurt. When
You
I'm
know, when I was a
hurt.
kid, all the other kids, they had allowances, they had curfews. But you just let me do whatever I wanted.
And why are you
You gave me
complaining?
money whenever I asked. I thought you were the coolest mom.
She is a cool mom.
But it turns out you just didn't know how to be a mom.
How dare
Maybe you
you
never
say
wanted
that?
to be one. I know who you are now.
No. That is not true.
Every time I try to forgive you,
Yeah,
every
you
time
know,
I
I
let you
try
back
to
into my life, you
forgive
hurt
you.
me in some new way. If Griffin and Sasha decide to go to the police with this, I won't hesitate to back up their story.
And you see, that bastard Ryan was lurking that whole time. Ah, that was some epic. Those are some good times. Kane and Summer, he's old enough to be her daddy. Ava is still the same. Stop with those lies. Ava's an excellent mother to Avery, okay? She definitely makes sure Avery has a bedtime. She don't give her money whenever she wants. She and Avery do got a little curfew, okay? We see Ava being an excellent mom to Avery. So I don't know what Kiki's talking about. All her self-righteousness, okay? Kiki was too self-righteous to live for that long. So don't put that on my Ava. Ava ain't had nothing to do with Kiki's death. Okay? That's all on Kiki and Ryan Chamberlain. She could take that up with him. But at least Kiki's in heaven, unlike Sam, who's in hell. So Cyrus Renault, he may be a bastard for so many reasons, but at least he tried to repent for his sins when he rid the world of Sam McCall. That was his way of trying to repent. Ava do be writing all of Kiki's, but wink, wink, get it right. It was Kiki who righted on Griffin after Ava had pulled him first. Self-righteous what? Yeah, she was too self-righteous to live. So she did it to herself. I'ma delete that comment. Oh, look, the one, I deleted that comment. That's all she know how to do. Please. She's pulling more men than Kiki. While Kiki's in the ground, Ava's still getting good men left and right. So I have a crush on Gia myself. Well, that's good for you, Krista. I don't have a crush on Gio, but I like Gio because he's good. He's a good kid. He's a good young man. That's why he likes Ava so much. It's like sleeping around like Fabuloso. Lies and fallacies. Like Ava and I understand each other in a way other people just don't get it. Because Ava's not a bad person. Well, okay, yes, she is a bad person, but she's misunderstood. Okay, she's misunderstood. Poor Charles Dorn. How dare you put Ava in the same category as Brooke Logan? Okay, that's Brooke. She's the doorknob. I've been saying that line about Brooke for years. But now you're gonna put Ava in that category? It's believable. The lies for me. No, 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 Gemini. Just misunderstood. Billy Flynn is Dumas. How many men has Ava been with since she's been on? I don't have that type of time. But I'm dead. I'm dead. I don't have that type of time to name all that. Okay. Brooke is a mattress. Ava is a doorknob. Even at the grave site. Look. Ava's had like 10 different men, I think. Ugh. Gotta go all the way back. Morgan, Paul Hornsby, many other men, okay? She's gotten around. She had Jagger for that one night. She had Austin. She had Nicholas. She had a whole lot of men. Okay, Sonny, many men. But not like Brooke. Brooke sleeps with everybody. In the words of Nene Leakes, Brooke's clink has left her body. I'm just saying, that's not my words, it's Nene Leakes' words. She said that about Claudia Jordan, but I said it about Brooke. Well, in Nene Leakes' words. Well, I don't care what anybody says. Nene Leakes is funny, okay? She's a funny woman. She be having them liners. Just want what thing. It makes no sense. Billy Flynn is the mystery person on being Arsenal Dumas. Yes, indeed, I heard. Well, Billy Flynn, I like him. Not the Clint. I'm dead. Nene is funny as ass. She is. She is. She is. She's bougie, but she's funny. She make me laugh. She do. But um but once again in my concluding thoughts, I do like the new Ted. I'm hoping he sticks around for a long time to come. And I'm hoping he tells Leslie he seems like a wimp to me. Well, I feel like he's one of them that will grow on people. He'll grow on y'all. But I'm going to call this stream a night. This is lots of fun to be back here tonight. I should be back some point soon. One more live. That shit was funny. I'm dead. But yes, have a great night, Gemini. Have a great night, Martha Brown. Have a great night, Melanie. Have a great night, Krista. Have a great night, Mercury Star. Have a great night, Wink Wink. Rosemary Brown. George Handsome Blackmon. Morgan, Jagger, Austin, Nicholas, Sonny, Griffin, Franco, Silas, Paul, Rick, Ryan, and more. I ran out of fingers. I'm dead. Look, Ava Jerome still be looking good though. Sunday, half a Sunday. Yeah, see y'all Sunday. Or I might be back tomorrow.